NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Paul George. Ferguson, down low Adams. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. It stays with Oklahoma City. Westbrook. It's claimed by Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Westbrook to Paul George from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Steven Adams tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads just a point. To Adetokunbo. To Middleton. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Russell Westbrook sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
George. To Adams. Giannis grabs the board. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Surveys the floor. Doesn't get the bounce. Bucks have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook into the front court. Down just a couple. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. Billy Donovan will switch a few things around. Nerlens Noel pins it. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook. Giannis with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. Missed a wide open look. To Westbrook. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Adetokunbo. And stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Paul George to Westbrook. Malcolm Brogdon swats it. George.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
No, I missed a short one there. Giannis in control of the basketball. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Giannis with it up top. Up by 6. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Short jumper off the mark. Schroeder with the basketball. Now down 6. Great dish to set it up. And the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And finishes strong.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Adetokunbo. Short jumper misses.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The Bucks in front. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
To Adetokunbo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Schroeder. Ferguson to Schroeder. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. That's out. Last touch by DJ Wilson. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Margins 8. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. To Adetokunbo. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Adetokunbo, deep right corner to Adetokunbo. Steven Adams, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And Giannis Adetokunbo feeling it. Zero hesitation as he hits the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Dennis Schroeder So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. That's a 5-second violation.
5-second violation. Milwaukee.
Westbrook to Adams. Westbrook to George. Fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Another shot won't go either. George. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. To Adetokunbo. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
They'll get it down low to Lopez. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Adetokunbo. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Paul George to Westbrook. George, pass to the rim. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
From the outside, no good. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Paul George, 4-2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Giannis shoots. Paul George to Westbrook. Fires the 3, and Russell Westbrook. He can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
It's Russ at the controls.
Me and you. I got you. I got you. You let him out. You let him out.
To Paul George. Goes to the right side. Gets a look. Can't hit. Time expires to end the first half. The Bucks with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Paul George, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Ferguson to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. George. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Adetokunbo. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Lobs it up. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Ferguson slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To George. Paul George. He's 3 for 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Westbrook. Paul George fires. Wide open look. Won't go. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 3. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oklahoma City's got it. Westbrook. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Westbrook with it. The margin standing now at 7. Has a chance. Shot by Westbrook off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Adetokunbo. Nerlens Noel with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Westbrook, it's no good. Shots not going down. Westbrook. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
The Thunder will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Westbrook gets it in the right corner. For three, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Great feed to Adetokunbo. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Out of bounds. Last time. Touched by Tony Snell. Russell Westbrook steps into it. A fundamental shot right there.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Big finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Baseline drive. Bucks have the rebound. Giannis with it up top. It's an 11-point game. Thunder have it. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Adetokunbo. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Steven Adams. He's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Off the mark. PG lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Adetokunbo. He gets it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's Westbrook, and he hits. The inner beast of Westbrook, sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Bledsoe to Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Oh, the whistle. Hey, take your hands off of me.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 34, Giannis Adetokunbo. And number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
Westbrook to George.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Adetokunbo trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Paul George. Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo goes to the right side. To Adetokunbo. To Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the 24. Greek Freak for 2. That's no good. George to Westbrook. Gets a look, can't hit. Giannis with it up top. His guys now down by a point. Short jumper won't go down. Count the basket at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout, and they have options. Let's see, do they go for the tie to 3 or play for 2 and extend the game? They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 77.
To Adetokunbo. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Russ at the controls. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he burns them. Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nope. First one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. And now they'll get the intentional foul. Free throws coming up with 15 seconds to go.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Middleton. And the rebound comes down to the Thunder. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Good victory here for the Thunder as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.